Oh my God, everyone, and welcome back to another Wear It Wednesday, totally 80s. And if you're new to this channel, totally subscribe, totally hit that notification bell. So totally you'll get notifications when I upload them. Share around this channel so I can grow, and totally shoot me a thumbs up, just to show me that you're enjoying these videos and that I decided to take all of you back this month to the 80s. Stay tuned, everyone. Everyone, happy Wednesday, happy Wear It Wednesday, and happy October fashion. Super excited to be sharing this month with you guys, and we're taking you back. Every outfit is going to be from the 80s because I was born in the 70s and I grew up in the 80s, and it was the most awesome time, you guys. If you were born in that time era, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The 80s were amazing. So that's why I thought each week I'm going to do a 80s look. Of course, one of the looks will be down at my pumpkin patch that I do every year, where I do the leggings and a sweater. But other than that, everything's going to be totally 80s. And then I'm going to end it with a Halloween costume from the 80s. I'm going to portray somebody from the 80s. Now, this is the last chance you would have had, not in this video, but from the nail video and the toe video. You had a chance to enter the contest to let me know what you thought this nail design represented which time era. And I don't know yet because I pre-record all of these videos, so I don't know yet who guessed. I haven't even got to Monday yet, so I can't wait to see who guessed. And like I said, whoever gets it, of course, I got to go by the times. And then it's going to be, if you get the second one, then of course that person will win. If the somebody only gets one of them, they're going to win. And if nobody gets any of those two in the last outfit, which will be, you don't have to guess anymore now until I do my Halloween costume in that nail design, that Monday's nail design and toe design, you'll be guessing which person I'm portraying. If you don't get any of them, I'm going to do a quiz in that one on that person, and you can even look the answer up if you need to and get in as quick as you can and answer it in the Wear It Wednesday video. That's where I'll come in and let you know if somebody won, and if nobody guessed anything, then I'm going to do a quiz, and in that video, of course, as fast as you can, write it down, and that will be the person that'll win. I'm not going to tell you what the gift is, though, that I'm doing for the giveaway, but men are included this time. Now, before we get started and go over this first 80s look I chose, let's read our words of Jesus for women. Today we are on baby steps, Luke 16:10. If you are faithful in little things, you will be faithful in large ones. But if you are dishonest in little things, you won't be honest with greater responsibilities. And it goes on to say, are you the kind of woman who likes a challenge? I am definitely. I've been challenged to read the whole Bible in 90 days, and I started yesterday, October 1st. So I'm excited. I'm going to have the whole Bible read in 90 days. And it's about an hour to an hour and 10 minutes of reading a day. So if you'd like to do the challenge with me, let's do it and have some fun. You'll be a few days after me, but you can get it done in 90 days, the entire Bible. So yes, I do like a challenge. Do you find yourself looking for the what's next in life? And yes, I do. Perhaps you have a sincere desire to grow in your youthfulness to God's work on this earth, and you long for more important and responsible positions. And I do. I really do. I love growing in my faith with God, and I love a challenge, a good challenge from God. Jesus made it clear that there are no shortcuts. Prove to God that he can trust you with small jobs, and then he will trust you with bigger ones. Be honest with yourself and with God. Learn and grow in faithfulness. And that's what I want. I want to learn and grow in faithfulness, and I want God to challenge me with bigger things. You know, even if they start off small, I want him to challenge me with bigger things. And this one is a pretty big one for me, to do the whole Bible in 90 days. And me and my pastor are doing it together. I'm very excited about that. And speaking of my church, again, we are still looking, for donations. We're still trying to buy our own church. Link down in my description box is my church's link. If you'd love to donate, go ahead and go into that link, turn it on, and then you'll see all the steps to go through to donate. You can let me know, or you can stay anonymous. You can donate once, you can keep donating, whatever you'd like to do. I would greatly appreciate that. We are trying to buy a church, and you know what? God will bless you. If you are helping, especially another church to buy their own church, believe me, God is going to bless you. And even if it's $5, $10, whatever you can do is a wonderful gift, and God will bless you. Down below it says, not everyone possesses boundless energy or a conspicuous talent. We are not equally blessed with great intellect or physical beauty or emotional strength, but we all have been given the same ability to be faithful. Gigi Graham. That's true. We were all given the ability to be faithful. We all know how to be faithful. I really love this one. I love how it talks about baby steps turning into large steps, and that God isn't going to give you responsibilities if you can't even handle the little ones. So let him challenge you. Take those baby steps and turn them into big steps, and do as much as we can for the Lord while we're here on earth. I mean, God did so much for us, sending his son, Jesus, dying on the cross for us so that we could have eternal life if we believe. It's the least we can do, guys. It's the least we can do to challenge ourselves to just get closer to the Lord, getting that quality alone time with Jesus. He's your best friend, and challenging yourself to read the Bible, even if you wanted to go longer, and challenge yourself to do it in a year. But I'm doing it in 90 days. I did the New Testament twice in 30 days, and now I'm doing the whole Bible in 90 days. But I have done the whole Bible quite a few times. It's just this time I'm doing it a little bit more. I'm following along with the Bible because I like to have, do it with an app. I'm doing it with the app. And so they do the reading, and then I just follow along and I'm highlighting everything. Before I did it when I would be tanning and I would just be listening to it. But now I'm, and every time you read it, you get more out of it. Oh boy, do you ever. God sure shows you things. Every time you read it, you're going to get something different. So do those baby steps to turn into the large steps. Be responsible for God, And like it says right here, Jesus made it clear that there are no shortcuts. Prove to God he can trust you with small jobs, and then he will trust you with bigger ones. Be honest with yourself and with God. Learn and grow in your faithfulness. And that's definitely what I'm doing. Start your day, go through your day, and end your day with Life's Manual. Read this Bible. Challenge yourself like I am. It's a beautiful book, and it'll teach you how to live because it's the manual of life. It definitely is. This is how we're supposed to live. So pick it up and read it, and you're going to love it. And definitely do the Proverbs of the day, which matches the day. Like yesterday was October 1st, so I started it all over again with Proverbs 1. And boy, it was so good. It talks a lot on, God, I lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the word. Oh my gosh. Just being, it's being responsible and stuff like that. And the challenges in life and all of that. And let's see, let me get to it quick. I'm sorry, you guys. It was on, I'll know by the first word. I don't know why my brain just got a brain fart in it. But you can see I do read. I mean, it's all marked up. Proverbs 1 is all marked up. Proverbs 2. It was on wisdom and instructions and all of that. That's what I mean. Just like wisdom. I love that. Proverbs is the wisdom chapter. So definitely read a Proverbs of the day. It's got 31. So it matches if there are 31 days, like this month it's got 31, and then start over. And however many days, do it up till that and start over again. Keep getting that wisdom, everybody. And just keep reading your Bible and keep getting close to the Lord. And if you haven't gotten your salvation yet, get it today. And if you did, tell me about it. Or mark it down so you never forget the day that you got saved and know you are heaven bound. Let's give God those baby steps and let us help, let him give us those big responsibilities. All right, let's go on to this 80s look. Like I said, I was born in 1975. So in the 80s was the most favorite time for me. I mean, I was a teenager, when it would have been the best, like 85 to like 90, like right in there, I would have been 15 years old. So yeah, it was like the best time of my life. I loved the outfits. I loved everything. I just totally loved the music. Paula Abdul, you got Madonna, Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson, Prince. I mean, everything was so awesome. And the outfits, the bright colors, of course, it's coming back. Everything comes back. But I just really loved the 80s. The music was so good. Michael W. Smith, I used to roller skate to that. I love it. I love the roller skating and all that. I just love the 80s, you guys. I loved it. So I thought this month, last year, I went with a couple different time eras. And so I went back to the 20s, the 30s, the 50s, and the 70s. Now I went back to the 80s, and I'm going to do this all month long. And then I'm going to end with somebody great that was from the 80s for you guys. But yeah, I just thought it was just an awesome idea to go back to my favorite time era, which was 1980s. And so let me go over the outfit for you guys. We have got this adorable outfit that I got. I got it actually from the Goodwill in the Halloween costume section, but one of these dresses I'm sure you can find pretty much anywhere, but it is a full dress and it's all lacy and it's got the big poofy fun flared Tula skirt on it. It's all one piece and it's done in that hot neon pink. It's got the black lace, well not lace, but sheer that ties around the neck, and it's all lacy here and then Tula here and then all the beautiful ribbon and the pink I got brain farts today. Just all this beautiful pink, going around the edges of the dress. Just the bottom, how they stitched all that pink on there like that. Lace or whatever you want to call it. But yes, this is totally 80s. This would have been a total 80s look. I'm going to stand up real quick just to show you. I've got the leggings underneath it because they always did that too. And of course, you're going to see that in the catwalks in the photos. But I just wanted to show you really quick. I mean, this is 100% 80s. And I found this at the Goodwill. I will mark down in the back what it is, but it was in the Halloween costumes and it was, I don't know if it was a new item, but of course, they do sell new and old. But I thought the first one I'm going with is this. This is totally 80s. All right. And then with, since I did the nails with all those lines and gave you that 80s feel with the bow, because everybody always wore the big bows in the hair and the hair really big and everything. And I did the hot pink with the black like that and all the lines and the glitter and all that, because the outfit being hot pink, they always wore those bright colors too. So yeah, so I got the dress from, like I said, the Goodwill, but you can get this, pretty much anywhere, like the dollar, I would say Halloween stores would definitely have a dress like this. All right. And then I did the gloves. We all know that is totally 80s. The gloves were always a fun thing for the girls to wear, were those awesome lace gloves, these fishnet gloves. And so I've got these hot pink fishnet gloves I got from Savors. They were brand new in their Halloween section. So I got those. And then I did all these bangle, well, we'll go over the outfit first. So we got the dress and this. And then for the jewelry, I went with the bangle bracelets because that was very popular. The jelly bracelets, you remember that? The jelly bracelets, the bangle bracelets, all of the bracelets were very popular with these type of gloves. And then I went with these plastic rings, a black one and a pink one. Those were always fun in the 80s, and those gumball machines to get those plastic rings, like when you would go roller skating and you get these plastic rings or you'd win them. You'd win tokens when you'd go to like those arcades, because arcades were big too. Pac-Man, all of it, Donkey Kong. Oh my gosh, I love all of that. You guys, I miss it so much. I actually have a Pac-Man game that I plug in, those old, not the Atari game, but the actual old, just when you plug in, it's got the handheld. I love Pac-Man. I love it so much. And so yeah, I love Donkey Kong and all of that. Mario Brothers, that was the 80s to 90s. But oh, I love all that stuff. You guys love that time era. But you got the plastic rings on there. And then, so I did the bracelets and that. And then I've got these big fluorescent hot pink hoop earrings on. They're thin, but they always wore the hoop earrings. That was super popular in the 80s, were the hoop earrings and the bright colors. It didn't have to always be the hoops, but hoops were very in. And then my mom, she got this for me. The earrings I got from Walmart. And, I don't tell you guys, I'm going to link everything down below. My mother got me this, though. I'll just let you know. Mom, you got me this necklace. Weren't sure if I would use it. I told you, even things like this get me because I will find a way to wear it. And it worked perfect for the 80s. She found me this thing at a garage sale, I believe. But I love it, you guys. I love this. Totally going back into the 80s with this beaded. And they always tied their necklaces in a knot. So I tied it up. And Mom, this was so perfect. Look, it worked. It worked. My mom does watch most of my videos. But yeah, I got to wear that. So that's the jewelry I did. And then my hair, I went up with a high ponytail and tons of curls. I mean, they wore their hair big. We all know that the 80s, the hair was big, right? The bangs, big and everything. I just kind of pulled mine over to the side and kind of have some fanned up like that. Got a little wet today. It was a little rainy today. So I got a little wet, so I did kind of water it down a little bit. But they always had like that fan look going, or the bangs just really big and the hair big. So I really curled this up last night when I was sleeping. I did those rolls, not the hot ones, but I just did the pink ones that you get from anywhere, really. Just sponged them when my hair was wet and clipped them in, and woke up this morning and that's what it was. So, and then of course I twisted it a little bit because my hair is a little bit longer. So I twisted a little bit so it would be a little bit shorter looking with all that bouncy curl and just big. I wanted it big. So yeah, really big hair. And then I did this pink bow in there. I thought that would be perfect with this outfit to do a bow because bows were very popular back then. Go back and watch Saved by the Bell. This is stuff that they wore and how they wore their hair. So yeah, I did that. All right, so that is the look of the outfit, the jewelry, and how I did the hair. And then we're going to go over the makeup quick and then the bag and the shoes. And we went to a really great place. And actually, I'm going to go to this place pretty much all through the month, except for my Halloween outfit I do down at the pumpkin patch. I'm going to go to this place because wait till you see it. It's going to be perfect for the 80s. Like, I know this there's probably other places I can, but it would be in bad areas. This is a really good area, and I couldn't believe we found this. We wish we would have found this like years ago, but you know how I always match my outfits, especially if I'm doing a themed one, where I match it with where, you know, my outfit or whatever, and, you know, places we go. Well, my husband said, I wish I would have known about this. What a beautiful place, and it worked so great for the 80s. So I'm pretty much going to do every one that I do since I'm doing all 80s at this place. There's different areas I can do it. This place is huge. So I had so much fun. I can't wait for you guys to see it. But anyways, for the makeup, I went with pinks on my eyes. I'm doing the Club Tropicana. You guys have seen this many times. I won it on a giveaway. And here's how I did it. That's on the eyelid. That is how I smoked it out. And this is just the summer collection. It's 28 color foil eyeshadows, but there's no names or numbers. And it's like 3 or 4 years old now. So I imagine you can't get it. But if you got pinks, do pinks on your eyes. So again, eyelid, eye to smoke it out in the crease. And then I did the Urban Decay to do the highlight in a light pink, and it's called Blur, and it's that one right there. I know this palette is so messed up. I got to clean it up. I keep forgetting, but it's the Blur. I always use those top ones if I do a highlight, just because I love them. They're like a unicorn. So I did that. And then I do have eyelashes on today because I did take my eyelashes off. And you guys, oh my gosh, they got back my LA Colors, what is it, Dramatic Lash, and I've got the Diva on. They do have some back. I love the Ioni, but I really love the LA Color one, and I just think that they look more real because I also like the band on them because they're just, you can't see the band. The other ones, the band are so big, and I don't like that, so I'm so glad they got these back. I still will do the Ionis, but I stocked up on these because I really love the LA Colors and the different ones. They have the Dolly, the Diva, and I always put a little bit of mascara on them just to make them a little bit more bolder. The Ionis are bolder and more wispy, but I just love these, so I was so happy they got these back. So I've got those on for the eyelashes, and I've got glitter on. I don't know if I've got any lifting. I've been wearing this all day. It's really late in the evening. No, I don't have any lifting, but boy, do I miss, you know, really miss my lashes that I had done the extensions, but I had them on for almost 4 weeks, and I knew it was due time to take them off because they are a little bit, you know, heavy on the lash. You shouldn't wear them that long, 3 to 4 weeks, and then get them out. So I did take them out. They came out, you know, really easily, and then I just want to give myself some time. I do want to go back and get them done though, and you know, because it was just so much easier, and I'm going to. But for a while here, we're going to be doing these, you know, just be gluing them on again and just let the eyes take a break. Because when they do eyelash extensions, those go right on your eyelashes. When I do these, I pretty much go above the eyelash so that when I take them off, I'm not pulling my eyelashes out. I do go above it, but I do the black mascara on my eyes first, so it blends really good, and it kind of does give that little bit of a, you know, that, what I just said, you know, the wispiness of it. It kind of gives it that wispy look. So that's how I do it, because I don't like to glue it right to the eyelash, because when you pull them off, you're wearing them all the time like that, you pull them off, you're going to pull your eyelashes. And then I've got glitter too. I got this glitter from a good friend years and years and years ago. I use it for the nails, but I used it going across the eye in the pink. So I'll do, oh, and then I'll show you the lip gloss really quick. Actually, lip color I'm wearing. I'm wearing this one here, the LA Colors, and it is called, I can't see the name here. I'll just put the name down below, LA Colors, but it's a beautiful hot Barbie pink, hot pink. And it's like a gloss. It's got a shine to it. Beautiful, 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 and perfect for this outfit. So that's what I wore, LA Colors. And again, I'm going to list everything down in the box so you guys know where I got everything. Some of the things I told you, but I'll still list it down below. All right, so we're going to do an open and close quick, and I'll show you in the video as well. Close. And I'll look down so you can see the glitter. Open. And close. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? I love it. I'm so glad to have those lashes back because they just look more natural to me. The Ioni are beautiful, but they're just so bold and dramatic. So they're wonderful, and I'm going to still wear them. It's just that these came back, and right now at my Dollar Tree, they don't have any of the Ioni right now, but they did a week ago. So they're still doing both, but I'm so glad they came back with those. So I still will do the Ionis, but I really like these because I love the band on them. They're like clear, and you just can't see it, and they just blend much better. I love them. But I still will wear the bold ones. Don't worry, you guys. All right, so that's that. All right, last but not least, the sunglasses I wore. Let's rock it on with the hot pink neon sunglasses. Love it. And I will do them, you know, for these looks, but as we get closer to the winter, I don't wear sunglasses as much unless it's a really sunny day, or if the snow is really bright and I'm doing an outside one, then of course I'm going to do the glasses, but I don't do a lot when the weather gets cold, mostly just for summer. And then the shoe, oh my gosh, you guys, tell me these are not totally 80s. Hot neon pink, pointed toe. We've got a little bit bigger than a kitten heel on it. It's kind of a kitten heel, but a little bit bigger than that. But come on, tell me that is not totally 80s. with that point and that hot. Now I know the pointy toe came back, but they are coming out with different looks, you know, for shoes. So, but the pointy toe definitely was hot for the 80s and that neon color. And these ones are Pulse, and I'll write it down below where I got them from. But come on, if they look a little dirty, I did take my shoes off a little bit to walk around. You'll see in the area. But yeah, oh my gosh, you guys. Totally had so much fun with this first video, and I hope you guys will as well. And everyone from here is going to be 80s, and like I said, the next time you're going to guess is when I do the Halloween costume in the nail in the toe design. You're going to guess with that one again who I'm going to be portraying. But I hope you will enjoy the rest of this month of all the 80s looks I'm going to do, and then of course my pumpkin patch one I'm going to do. I love all of you guys very much. Let's get, you know, focused on God and you know, start with those baby steps, working up to those big steps, and challenge yourself to do things for God. Definitely do that. Now, let me totally take you back to the 80s. Like a rock on, dude.